An accomplished entrepreneur, fabled premier sports agent, and best-selling author, our next award recipient has an unrivaled history of record-setting contracts. He has secured over $4 billion for his 300-plus pro-athlete client portfolio. His real-life story inspired the Oscar-winning movie Jerry Maguire, and as a philanthropist, has raised approximately $1 billion for countless charities and causes. He has personally funded over a dozen of these charitable programs, and for the last 5 decades continues to volunteer his time, skills, and resources. His passion lies in raising awareness of concussion damage protection, Sporting Green Alliance programs, ethnic diversity, anti-racism, and anti-hatred causes. In recognition of his phenomenal humanitarian efforts, please welcome to the stage our Be Great Legendary Philanthropist Award recipient, LEIGH STEINBERG.
Brother Leigh, you know, one of the words that keeps coming up, and every time you and I have a conversation, is the word awareness, right? Awareness, it all begins with that. Why is that so important no matter what we're presenting to the world?
Well, I think when you see conditions in the world, the question is, do you feel the pain? Can you feel some empathy for other people? Can you look outside yourself and figure out how to heal other people and how to make a positive impact in the world? But you have to be aware first of the nature of the problems.
Wow. Yes. Leigh, so humbled to build this new friendship with you, and every time I spend time with you, the wisdom that pours out is so awesome. One of the things that you shared with me is you are who you are because of your father, and that he taught you your values at a young age, and you started your career with wanting to change the path. A lot of sports agents are going towards the greed and the money, and you early shifted that and continued to do social impact. Where does that come from, and how can other people ignite that into themselves?
So my father raised me with 2 core values. One was treasure relationships, especially family. And the second was to try to make a meaningful difference in the world and a positive impact and help people who couldn't help themselves. So I took that into representing athletes, and we asked each one of them to retrace their roots and go back to the high school community that helped shape them, set up a scholarship fund, work with the church or Boys and Girls Club, and then at the collegiate level, go back to the alums, set up a minority scholarship. At the pro level, take the leading business figures, political figures, and community leaders in an area and pick a cause and then go ahead and implement them. So it's one athlete who has put the 200 single mother and her family in the first home they'll ever own by making the down payment and outfitting it. It's athletes changing lives. It's messaging like Lennox Lewis, the heavyweight champion, who we did a PSA with that said, real men don't hit women.
Amen.
And that could trigger more behavioral change in rebellious adolescents than 1,000 authority figures ever could.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And in keeping that aligned with Muhammad Ali and Lennox Lewis, in boxing they say if you get hit, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Right. How is it coming back from adversity? Has it played a role in your life?
Well, first of all, when I started representing boxers, it was the first time I had clients who could hit back. I've faced adversity in my life. We're all going to get pushed back by reverses. And the question then is not whether that will happen, when it happens, can you have resilience? Can you have a sense of optimism? Can you rise from the destruction and detritus to visualize a better tomorrow? And can you have the internal resilience to get there?
Yes.
On behalf of Be Great and Create Impact, we put this together because we want to add gasoline to the fire. We want to spotlight those that are doing great things. We want to find ways that we can elevate, raise more awareness. And as we talked, we are committed to working with you, moving forward, and helping you grow these different initiatives and programs. And so I just want to manifest that and speak it on the record. We appreciate everything that you're doing. You're such an inspiration. And thank you for being here tonight.
Well, you know what? Just being in this room is an honor for me, because this room is filled with people who would rather light candles than curse the darkness.
Amen.
People that understand the power that each of us can have in our own lives to make this a nicer, more civil, more prosperous world.
Leigh Steinberg, everybody.